And you can see it's tablets everywhere here in the PC Client Group section of IDF. The WeTab, some stuff from Arcos. There's the mythical Juju is actually here. I thought they were all tied up in a courtroom or Michael Arrington's garage or something, but there actually is a Juju on display. Whole bunch of stuff to check out, so let's get into it. All right, so this is the ExoPC, ExoPC tablet from a company called ExoPC up in Canada. And so what's going on with this one?
Right, yeah, so the ExoPC is a nice Windows Slate. You can see it runs on the standard Windows 7 Home Premium. But what they've done is they've developed their own special UI to make it run well on the Intel Pine Trail N450 processor. But you see they have a very unique user interface where you sort of have these little bubbles to interact with the touch. But it's a very responsive, capacitive 11.6-inch multi-screen. We can do it. They got to close an app, just slide it off. A bunch of interesting applications. Here's like a physics-based one that you can drop things on things and sort of see how it falls off.
So are these apps? These apps are within an ExoPC operating system?
These are core apps that ExoPC developed for the
okay, but then it will also, as you showed, it'll also run Windows 7.
Yeah, it runs Windows 7, and they also have their own storefront that they're developing right now with several hundred applications already underway.
Okay.
But as you can sort of see, take a look at the Pine Trail and everything underneath here. Sort of look at the guts of it, the fan, the Pine Trail processor, battery, memory, everything else.
Very cool.
Yeah. And they've got a number of shortcuts to different applications. Yep. You can run a radio app, play music in the background.
Because I'm a music nerd, I was going to ask you what that one that looks like a recording interface is. I don't know if that's running or not.
Which interface are you talking about?
This guy.
Oh, actually, I don't think I've even tried this one.
See, I always have to ask these questions. I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah, but these, I guess you can do
mixing board. Very cool. Okay. And so you said
11.6-inch screen, yes. It's 1366 by 768.
Okay, so it'll do 720p video.
Yeah, well, this has actually got the Broadcom Crystal decoder, so it'll do 1020p out. And you can sort of see they've got the connectivity for the HDMI, USB, audio jack, SD card, SIM card.
So you can do 1080p out over the HDMI. Very cool. And internal storage?
You can have two options, a 16 gigabyte and a 32 gigabyte options.
Okay.
In US dollars, it's going to retail for about $500-$600 for the lower end, about $600-$700 for the higher end.
Okay. And any cellular connectivity or just Wi-Fi?
With the 32 gigabyte has a 3G option they can do.
Okay. And when will it be available?
Basically, end of this month. You can pre-order now, and then they'll be shipping, I think, by the end of the month.
And just so I can, so I can tell people I actually touched it. It's actually it's relatively lightweight considering I was expecting to be a little bit heavier, but it feels solid. But it's 11.6 inches, so they it feels like it's plastic, not metal, but it feels solid. So probably a good call on their part to not do the full-on metal thing. The iPad right now is the reference point, and it's smaller, but that's heavy. And this feels like it's not necessarily heavier, but obviously you got a larger screen, and then the widescreen form factor as well. And so there's a front-facing camera.
Yes.
Okay. So you would think webcam, video chat applications, that kind of thing. Very cool. It's the ExoPC. Is it just called the ExoPC?
Yeah, they basically call it the ExoPC Slate, but if you go to exopc.com, same company.
Very cool. The ExoPC Slate, live from IDF 2010, the Intel Developers Forum here in San Francisco, California. A whole bunch of slates, a whole bunch of tablets over there on that table. So stay tuned to PhoneDog.com. We'll cover the ones that look interesting. Thanks for watching.